So today is a huge breeding update. We're going to be checking like literally everyone. So I'm just going to kind of update you as we go. We're starting out with Beyonce, checking her to see where she's at in her cycle, because hopefully we will be ordering semen tonight and breeding her tomorrow.
Finn, leave him alone. He's checking your mama to try to get you a full sister or brother.
She's in flaming heat. She just doesn't have that big of a follicle. We had an intermission in breeding because all the gildings somehow got out. So I had to come back here and block it off to where they couldn't get to the back of the farm. Oh my gosh. It's never just a chill day, y'all. Okay, so that was crazy. But while we were having to wrangle those, they did check Cool, and her baby has a heartbeat. Didn't get the video of that, but I'll try to get the video of Ginger's heartbeat. So as of right now, we've checked Beyonce, and we can probably breed her tomorrow. And then we checked Cool, and her baby has a heartbeat. The next up, we're checking Earlene. A couple days ago when we checked her, she was in heat, just didn't have a big enough follicle. So hopefully she's built a big enough one where we can order her some semen and breed her this weekend.
Well, I see a follicle from here. I just don't know how big it is.
33.
Oh, good. So we can do an overnight and breed her on Saturday.
Hold on, we got 2.
Of course we have to. That's just the way it goes this season. AC, you're next. With Gracie, we need her to be around the same as Beyonce. We want her to ovulate a day after Beyonce does because we want her uterus to be perfectly prepped to be able to host Beyonce's embryo when we transfer it 7 days after we breed her. So we've done this before because that's how Mr. Petey was created, exactly between the same 2 mamas at about the same time last year. Gracie is in beautiful heat, has a beautiful follicle. We should give her a shot tomorrow, giving Beyonce a shot tonight. Right now, it's looking pretty good, y'all. All right, next up, I'm kind of nervous. We're checking to see that Trudy's pregnant. She's day 15 post-ovulation. So we're gonna go ahead and look and see if she's having a baby next year.
Someone's been giving us a little attitude in there. Your mom is okay. We're just checking to see if you're getting a sibling next year.
And there's our baby.
One baby.
One baby.
Right there, you see it?
There's one baby.
2 babies.
And 2 babies. She double ovulated, which means we are we're way too far ahead to ever flush her and, put them into other mares. So we've got to pinch one of them. So just like we did with Ginger, we are about to reduce the one pregnancy. So he's going to kind of just decide which one's easiest, and they both looked about the same size. So we're gonna reduce one. We gave her Buscopan to make it easier for him to maneuver her uterus and all that good stuff. And then we're gonna keep her on a double dose of Regimate for a few days and give her Banamine and keep her comfortable. And then we'll check her again in about a week to make sure she retained the one twin that we leave behind. Luckily, her twins did make it kind of convenient because one had already gone down kind of into the body and one was at the tip of the horn where he needs it to be. So we just left them where they were and are going with it. So next up is Ginger. She is 36 days post-breeding. What are you doing, Earlene? So we're gonna check to see that her baby has a heartbeat as well. We already checked Cool's, who does have a heartbeat. So hopefully hers does too. Checking her baby for a heartbeat.
She's pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah. And the heartbeat is in the center of that blob that's at the top in the dark circle.
So you see that white blob at the top of the dark circle?
And there's a flicker in the middle of the blob.
That's the heartbeat. Heck yeah. Okay, let me see if I can keep this wrap up straight and tell you everything that happened today. Because honestly, today was a doozy. We had horses get out in the middle of it. Trudy had twins, so she has a baby, but we had to reduce one like we did with Ginger. So that went textbook. We're gonna check her again in 7 days to make sure that the twin we left behind survived. We checked both Ginger and Cool for heartbeats, meaning we won't be doing any more ultrasounds. They're pretty much good. They're all on Regimate, and both Ginger and Cool's babies had heartbeats, so they're good. They'll be our first 2 to have babies next year, which will be late February, early March. And then we checked Beyonce and Gracie because we will be doing an embryo transfer between them, and they are set up perfectly. We're breeding Beyonce tomorrow to VS Goodride, who is Finn's sire. So hopefully Finn will have a full sibling next year, carried by Gracie, and Beyonce will have a nice year off. And then the last one that was like just the extra kicker of a doozy was Earlene. Earlene looks perfect, looks ready to breed tomorrow or Saturday. And we were just going to go ahead and order counter to counter to breed her tomorrow, since we were already going to be breeding Beyonce. So I called the sire that we had booked her to, which is Good, Better, Best, which is who Trudy is pregnant with right now. And I said, hey, I need to be on the books tomorrow. And they said, well, there's a really long waiting list. So like, honestly, the odds of me getting his semen tomorrow were slim. So I realized that I had a rebreed to Patrick's sire, Easy on the Eyes. And since we're not breeding Ethel this year, I was told that I could use it for a different mare. So I called up Sarah and said, hey, here's my situation. Can I please get Easy on the Eyes shipped here for Saturday? And she said yes. So Earlene is getting bred to Easy on the Eyes on Saturday. So yeah, honestly, my head hurts. This breeding season has been crazy. Like, honestly, and Earlene had 2 follicles, so maybe she's gonna have twins and we have to do that again. And honestly, I asked him, I said, is this normal for you to have this many twins in one barn? And he said, no, you're breaking records. So love that. But let me know if you have any questions, and stay tuned, because we're gonna be breeding tomorrow and Saturday and doing an embryo transfer next week, and it's just nuts.